Hello and welcome everybody to Harvest Valley, episode 3. I'm pretty excited to be a farmer in a simple town. Right? So let's say hello to everybody. Directly above my head, we've got AP.
Hello.
Glad you're here. Tell us about your
Glad to be
character.
here. My character is a drunken, not drunken. He's a salty fisherman from a foreign land trying to get home.
So sad.
Yep, yep. I feel like I'm on a talk show.
It makes it even better that your microphone is a little bit better than it was before, so your voice sounds very perfect.
Yeah. And here to meet Ishmael, we have a distant relative from his homeland.
Exactly.
And then over here we've got Adam. You say hi and a little bit about your character.
I am Dark Lavender Void. Tomorrow at 1:00 p.m. I am doing I'm doing my first Twitch show, which is going to be really fun and panic-inducing because we're designing a bunch of games in 2 hours, and that's going to be madness, and I love it.
That's
my character,
madness.
Yeah. My character is a guy in a barrel who raises horses and doesn't have a house, and who wants Ishmael to stay here. Yeah.
Accurate. And then, of course, me. Hello. I'm your host, and I'm playing a character new in town, former accountant, future farmer / adventurer / hero. And finally, Kid Corner is our GM, Golden.
Hey guys, I'm a big character, so why won't let me play one?
I think we're good to get started. Do we want to go over everybody's bits before we jump into our?
Yeah, I'm anxiously looking for farming bits.
Oh, was I supposed to have those?
Okay. Well, there's just no farming in this session.
I guess.
Feels like there hasn't been a lot of farming in any session.
Yeah.
True. Well, I could change my first belief because if we're skipping too much in the months into the future, my date with Rachel either already happened or is so far past mist that it doesn't matter.
Yes. You need to check one of those.
I mean, I'd like it to be in the past. I'd like it to have happened.
Okay.
But in that case, because I wrote that before I knew we were, I knew we were going to do a 2-month time skip, but anyway.
Yes.
I do that. I wrote that when I thought I somehow had a chance to actually go on that date. So yeah, let me change this to farming.
Yeah, we got a farming relief, guys.
It's kind of weird.
All right. It's summer.
Mm-hmm.
So we are time skipping ahead?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Gotta keep on pressing on into the future.
Keep on keeping on. So my beliefs are now summer brings with it new crops. I'll ask the harvest goddess what to plant and where.
Okay.
I've failed Ishmael, and I need to explore the mines to find information about his homelands. And Estevan is brave, so I'll take him with me on my next adventure. My instincts are always pick wildflowers or berries, always wake up at 6 a.m. sharp and never stay up past 2 a.m. in the morning, and always extend the hand of friendship to a new acquaintance, including mysterious dark wolves in the basement with glowing red eyes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They love hands.
As I found out. I also have the bored trait and the familiar face trait. Everybody seems to know me because I'm just... since I am the new kid in town, I'm also the most recognizable, so...
Nice.
That's me. AP, why don't you go over some bits?
Here I am. Reload the Roll20 because I accidentally moved my character sheet off the map.
Oh,
Don't worry,
Oh,
we'll get there.
no.
I'll just keep talking.
Is that
Here we
even
go.
possible?
Yes, I can tell you it's
Okay.
possible because I did it.
While
All right.
you're doing that,
No, I'm reloaded. I'm
okay,
reloaded.
okay.
I spent my 2 months downtime to learn more persuasion, and I picked up a difficult agility, a piloting, and I think that might be it. Piloting, agility. Oh, fishing.
Of
Did I
course.
level up fishing?
I mean, if you didn't, that implied you didn't go fishing for 2
Piloting.
months.
No, I leveled up fishing to 3.
Okay.
Excellent. And I learned persuasion level 2.
Nice.
Level 3.
Nice.
All right. So the things that I do when I'm not practicing are life is pain here. The people are foreign to me and they love me not. I will seek out information of my homeland so that one day I may sail away. I will convince Ashlyn to take the title of prophet and earn a boon from the harvest goddess. This adventuring team is little more than a chaotic collection of disasters and must be shown the proper direction for function. Like streamlining the hull of a boat, we must knock the barnacles from our relationships.
Ooh.
My instincts are always take care of my property, always have a story ready, and always flee when my status as a foreigner becomes an issue. I'm superstitious, have a mind for small details, lucky, charismatic, and driven.
very, very good. Cool. Shall I go next?
Yep.
Okay. My first belief is a homeland is not a home. Ishmael must stay in Stockchester with the people who love him. My second belief is summer turning is almost here. I must equip my horses to plow the parks. My third belief is without shelter, even my mind is falling apart. I must find some way to house myself. That's been a thing for a couple of sessions. So we'll see if I actually find a house or if I stay in the rain just forever. My instincts are when I get mad, break things. My second instinct is always instigate conversation. And my last instinct is never be the first to give up on a relationship. I am odd. I am a crybaby. I am cheeky. I am a bad influence. And I have curly hair. Really
Cool.
dark curly hair.
All right, so I have a new trait to introduce for Ashlyn and Esteban. Like I said, you would be inflicted with a supernatural disease.
Yep.
I decided this best way to represent that is with a new trait. Because I made up this trait, you guys get to veto it or approve it, as is the way with Burning Wheel.
Sure.
This is the Curse of the Night. It's a call-on worth 2 points. The character has been afflicted with a supernatural disease, a symbiote which takes the form of whatever it consumes, usually failure and the suffering of others. This trait can be used as a call-on for any skill, so long as the player accepts the spirit's bargain, a change in the stakes of failure, which any player may suggest. If the roll still fails, the Shadow Wolf gets a persona point. This disease is usually not communicable, but when the wolf feels the end of its host's life drawing near, it will attempt to strike and spread the curse.
It's Blaze in the Dark disease. Got it.
Great.
I dig it.
I'm on board with this. I'm on board with this. What was it called again?
Curse of the Night. All right. And also do a little scene setting here. Situation setting. So summer now. The spring crops are in full bloom. It's a lot warmer. The rain has settled down. A lot of, beautiful, warm, sunny days. But there's a little problem. The whale is still in port. And the town singer has been neglecting her duties. She hasn't sung to the plants. She hasn't sung to the people. She hasn't sung to the animals.
Oh no.
She only sings to the whale. And people are getting worried that if she doesn't sing to her plants, they're going to die. And indeed, despite the beautiful weather conditions, everyone's plants look a little bit stunted.
Troublesome.
Yeah. So the people are, talking about what they can or should do. The harvest goddess still is happily swimming around her giant fishbowl. She'll only speak at night when no one is around except for Ishmael. And
Does that mean if I want to talk to the harvest goddess, I have to bring Ishmael with me?
probably.
Good to know. Good to know.
And one night, Estevan wakes up in a cold sweat. He's having a dream of his time
Very well.
in the darkness. 1 second.
Time in the darkness. I mean, that's not at all ominous,
Hmm.
you know?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that whatsoever. I'm sure it has nothing to do with Dark Curse.
Nope.
No, you know.
I tried my best.
You probably would have less nightmares if you, like, lived in a house instead of under
Yeah.
a tree.
Yeah,
Just throwing out there.
that's literally a part of that belief. Without a house, even my mind is falling apart.
Yeah.
And I wrote
Sorry.
that belief before the session started.
You're like, I didn't know this was going to happen, but I was kind of hoping it would happen.
Kind of.
Anyway, Esteban has a dream, and in this dream, he sees that the wolf, the night wolf, had a cub. And he just wakes up screaming from that.
Mhm. Does the cub also have red eyes?
Of course.
But they're proportionally bigger red eyes.
A really cute cub.
Very,
Wolf cub.
very sharp baby teeth.
Oh, yeah. Very sharp
Yeah.
baby teeth. With big, giant, glowing red eyes.
Hmm.
As you do. As you do.
Yeah.
So good. What's the weather like when I wake up? Or what time of day is it?
Oh, you mean after your dream? You want to
Yeah.
start there?
We could. If you want to skip forward to something else, I want that as well.
I also want to give the two of you OBS 5 steel tests for encountering a supernatural creature.
So we just marked that as a test that took place?
Yep, it's a thing. I did not feel at the time that steel test would be relevant because, heartbeats. But then I read the part where it says, outside of combat, when you
Mhm.
fail a steel
Yeah.
test, what happens is the next roll you make fails. So I didn't realize that.
I see. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure that our next rolls failed anyway.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So that was a challenging steel test for me.
Yep, same here.
I think you're going to wake up at like 10 o'clock in the morning. You're in your pile of animals. Although,
Mhm.
the larger animals have gone grazing because
Yeah.
they're hungry and you didn't make
Mhm.
breakfast.
Yeah. I think the sheep have kind of become my shelter. Because the horses they kind of want to do their own thing, but the sheep are like kind of comforting me, and it makes me remember the sheep that I killed to make that curry dish for Ishmael.
Mm-hmm.
But I
This is
still
the
have
one that
other
was going
ones.
to kill everybody. No, this is the single plate of curry that you could only make. All
Yeah,
right.
it was a meatloaf that I made that was gonna kill everybody
Yeah.
because it was
Yeah.
so bad.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep.
And nobody died from that. However, Uncle Bish has been sleeping a lot more lately. He's not really able to help around the farm.
Poor Uncle Bish. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting better. I finally got one test towards practicing farming after 2 more months.
Hey, it's hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, let me look at your bits, Estevan, and see what kind of crazy shit's gonna happen in this scene. Ah, yes. Well, you are a very proactive beliefs. So tell me, which belief are you trying to complete here?
I can't keep having nightmares like this because this isn't the first time that I've had this nightmare. It's actually we flash back to the many times before that I've had the same nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Autofocus, what the heck are you doing? Behave. Not good. There we go. I need a place to sleep within the fence that I built. And I think I'm going to have to go to town to pay someone to build it for me because I don't know how to. That
Sure.
doesn't work.
You don't have any resources though, do you?
No, I do have resources
Oh,
because I have a herd of animals.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It makes sense that you would ask that question though, because I haven't been narrating a lot of what Esteban does
Because you
to like.
refuse to go and buy clothing. You're just like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna beg someone for some clothing.
Yeah, exactly. But no, he supports himself because he has horses.
He can afford everything but shoes.
Yeah, exactly. So I think I might cash in on some of the favors that I paid people over the last few months, and I'm going to try to find someone who will build a house for me. That might also be circles.
It's up to you to decide.
I think I need to circles up somebody that I know.
Are you gonna sneak us up?
Yeah.
Town carpenter.
Yeah. Cool. I don't think I know this town carpenter, just as like one of my relationships.
Sure.
But I need to do some circles.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I was just thinking about what to name this new character, but I guess you get to name them if you roll well enough.
Okily dokily. Fires. No.
Circles.
Martha. I don't really want. What is my ob? And what'll happen if I fail?
I'm thinking that it's dumb to apply the uniqueness difficulty, just because I decided that every person in this town is special.
Mhm.
So we're gonna say it's obs too.
Cool. My circles is 2.
Yeah. And the reason for that is that they're just in a better station, like they're a better class than you in the town.
Yeah.
Like people actually like them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's
yeah.
harsh.
If you fail this roll,
Which I did.
the carpenter, we're gonna say that you stole some of the carpenter's barrels,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and the carpenter calls you a thief and chases you out of town.
I mean, that sounds reasonable.
So the carpenter, and it's this like big, strong, very tanned, skinned man. He's wearing like jeans for pants and a flannel shirt, and he just starts saying, "Stop, thief! Esteban, get back here! Everyone knows you're a no good layabout."
And then so the consequences of this roll are that he chases me out.
If you don't choose not to run, then I have to choose new consequences, I guess.
If he chases me out, then he chases me out.
All right. Yep, he chases you out of town. Where do you go?
It's pretty hard for you to...
I go back home and I completely and utterly lose my mind.
Okay. So I think you see you go home and there's like a stack of barrels there. And you just crawl into the barrel.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
Barrels.
Let's look at Ishmael. So, Ishmael, I think you're in your lighthouse. What's this lighthouse look like at the very top?
It's not my lighthouse. I have a cottage outside of the community's lighthouse.
Okay.
But let's say the lighthouse is... I mean, I'm there to maintain it, so it's probably very expensive. Like, there's lots of mirrors and stuff, so you can do directional sweeping, and there's gears to do the swinging light around in circles.
Nice.
Yeah, the town went pretty ham on it since shipping's pretty important for the community.
What power is it?
Tidal power?
Sure.
Sure.
So it's like this very slick stone structure on the outside with the light at the top.
Sure.
That's how I'm imagining it.
Does it have a water wheel?
Probably something like that. Yeah.
That's what I imagined.
What with the giant river nearby?
Wooden flats that go up and down with the waves. It's literally tidal powered.
Mm.
I mean, it shouldn't work with wood, but it does.
Listen, we have trains, okay?
Yeah.
So you're at the top of the lighthouse, I guess, polishing some mirrors, when you see on the horizon a boat. And it's not just any boat. You're sure it's a boat of your people.
Okay.
And sailing to the south. Looks like they're not going to stop in Stockchester.
What's the weather like?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, well, I mean, I'll probably hop in my boat and try to chase them down.
Okay. So, what shall I make you roll to chase down a boat?
I assume it'd be piloting.
Probably piloting, but you're not. Let's say it's rigging, unless you want a piloting check.
No, I mean, rigging's fine with me. I'm certainly much better at that.
Yeah. So let's say it's say it's an OBS 2 rigging test. You just have to make sure your ship has enough sail to catch up with them.
All right, I want to do some forks. Obviously, boat right. Fishing. I think that's about it. I got 3 dice.
Okay.
What's failure?
If you fail, the boat will be gone.
Doesn't matter. I'll catch up.
Nice.
All right, so you catch up to the boat. Like, Are you in a boat that looks like a boat of your people?
Yep, I'm in my speedy junk.
Okay. So the boat you catch up to also looks like a junk? Nice. All right, so yeah, you sail up to this boat. They see you coming, so they seem like they're in a hurry, so they don't like slow down or anything.
It's okay. I'll pull up next to them and
Yeah.
from the wheel of the boat, tie it off so that the boat will stay in a straight direction, and then just be like, "Hello, over there.
Hello.
Are you from the land of the desert sun?
We are.
Do you have charts?
We have many charts.
Can you get there from here?
You can. It's a long journey.
I'll pay for copies."
All right. So the watchman, talks to their captain, and their junk slows down. I think it's a lot bigger than yours. It's like a trading ship
That's
for a
reasonable.
long distance.
Yep.
So they slow down. Throw a rope over to you so you can get over.
Yep.
Say, welcome aboard.
The
You
sun's blessings on you.
You don't see many of our countrymen out this far.
It's a long story. I'm just
Come.
looking to get home.
I understand. How long you've been gone? And the captain takes you to his quarters.
Over
What's
15 years.
What's the style of your people? Like,
Oh, it's probably very Moroccan, like
okay.
1900s Moroccan.
Okay.
Probably rugs on the walls and shit. Lots of orange dyes.
Cool. All right. So I think he goes into his desk and, there's a pile of charts. And he says, you need to be an accomplished sailor to get there, though. Seems that
I
have it down.
gesture. Yeah. I got this.
So he wrote out the charts on the table, and they're beautiful charts. Everything is handmade in this world. I don't have, charts are very expensive.
How expensive?
And it took a month to transcribe this map. Let's see here. Let's say it's 500 rupees.
It's an OB5 test?
I don't want to just make it like impossible for you. Yeah, let's say it is an OB5 test, but you can choose to enter into indentured servitude and serve the people on this boat.
For how long? The 1 month it takes to transcribe the chart?
Yeah, that's a good idea. If you can transcribe this chart, but they can't. I think it's not going to be a resources test. I think it's going to be a persuasion test to convince them that there's a reason to stick around long enough for you to get the chart.
Yeah, but if I go with them, if I sail off with them.
Yeah, you want to just abandon everything and go off with them? I
mean, I literally have this belief tied to my driven trait that says I'm going to find a way to get out of here.
Yep. All right.
I'm like looking at my goats and I'm just like, goodbye, goats.
Goodbye, goats.
I'll join their crew for a month that it takes to...
Okay, yeah. So you yeah, so I guess this happened in the past. And or is it? We can skip ahead a month in game. All right. Yeah. So why don't you well,
Hmm.
I'm trying to decide if I should make you make the House 5 resources test. I don't think so, right? So um yeah, sure. So Ishmael is going to be on this boat serving for a month. Um, how is slavery among your people?
We don't practice slavery, actually. That was
Okay.
why it was such a big deal when Ishmael was taken in the war
Right.
as a slave.
Right. Okay. Um, do they know that people were taken as slaves?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, so I think the captain's like, "Oh, it's terrible what was done." Oh, every so often we hear rumors of where our people have been taken across the world.
Well, that's very sad.
Do you know of anybody else?
Nope. It's
No.
just me.
You've been alone for that long?
Yes.
Horrible.
Well, I talked to a fish once, but it wasn't very satisfying.
Okay. All right. So let's leave your chart copying roll to the end. And let's do someone else's
Whoa.
Oh, no?
Chart copying roll? I thought they were copying the chart for me.
Oh, I thought the whole point was you'd be starting on a month copying the chart. Okay.
I don't have chart copying skills.
I think the point was that he would then take over whoever's duty that did have the skills to copy the chart.
Okay. Well, I mean that would be the navigator.
I got some navigation skills.
Okay. That's I guess that's going to be the fun of the role. Let's see if
I got adventure wise, treasure of the sea wise. I know
Yeah.
my way across water ish places.
Okay.
Water-ish places. Yeah, that's definitely.
Okay. So they're trying to go to the next port down south. It's a big trading port. We'll call it I'm terrible with names. New Pennsylvania.
New Pennsylvania. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I assume it's heavily wooded. There's lots of mining in the area. The people are extremely polite. Dour, probably from German stock. Nothing of note ever happens there.
Right. Okay.
You understand.
Let me look at piloting check. Or navigation, I guess. You actually have navigation?
Nope. I don't have navigation or piloting.
Okay.
Well,
Let's see here.
I mean, listen, I can just buy these charts straight up if it's necessary. I'll make an op 5 roll. I don't want to like crash the. I mean, I'll certainly attempt it.
the say no counts one.
I mean, I'll try it. I'm willing to put my persona where my mouth is. I will spend 3 persona, and then I'll use my funds and my cash die, which will give me 7 dice. I will then use my driven, because this is specifically about my driven belief, to reroll all of my failures.
Wow, you guys gonna do it? Holy
I
shit.
do.
Oh.
And I'll Arthur those 2 for nothing. Well,
Okay. But yeah, now you have charts. The
uh,
captain's like, wow,
and I
how do you
got
get so many riches?
a resources level up out of it.
Wow.
Nice.
So yeah, the
Damn.
captain's just like blah 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 blah, and I'm just like, I got this. Look at this giant pile of money I have on me. I'll spend a month on your boat as a pleasure cruise while you give me my charts.
All right.
Dang.
Sure.
He's
sure.
like, wait, you can work as a navigator. I'm like, I could probably do that. And 5 seconds later, he's like, no, wait, no, you just stay in your cabin.
All right. Fantastic. So, yeah, like, do they like pull out a cot for you to sit on, and you just spend a whole time laying on the?
No, I spent a lot of the time absorbing myself back into my people's culture, right? It's been 15 years since I've been
Yeah.
home.
Jesus Christ.
I want to
yeah.
know all the new news. Like, I probably have missed out on so much stuff that you would do as an adult that you never would have done as a 7-year-old. Like,
Oh, it's been that long.
people are probably just like, oh, you never took the right of the sun where you stay in the sun for 3 days without sleep in order to prove you're an adult male. And he's like, no, but I want to do that now.
Yeah, surely.
Oh yeah, and he spends all the time eating food, right? Like, they probably have spices from home and someone who's skilled in cooking stuff other than venison.
They are, on a boat far from home.
I mean,
You
still,
get fish.
you
get spicy fish.
They prepare it in the manner of my people.
Yes.
They'll probably spend the whole voyage crying, talking about how everything reminds them of home.
Nice.
Hopefully someone looks after his goats while he's gone.
I don't know. But yeah, you can do that. Let's see if anybody goes checking out your goats, huh?
I mean, I have a belief about needing to prove myself to Ishmael. So,
Yeah.
I mean, going to check on him and then finding his goats abandoned. I mean, I think I would just step up there a little bit. In fact, I might even call on my friend Esteban, who knows a thing or two about livestock, since I know nothing. I'm like,
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So you go to the cottage and you see the goats. They probably have jumped over their pens, and Ishmael's boat isn't anywhere in Mirror Lake, and you can't see it from the lighthouse.
I don't know where he went, but someone ought to be looking after those goats. The Hardlands it's real tough out there, and well, you know about goats, right?
I know about sheep, but I can try. Are the pens broken?
Doesn't have pens.
Not badly.
Okay, cool.
Just sticks.
I mean, the goats free roam and eat grass and shit.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the goats are just like, they're probably in his garden. Like, he probably had a little garden set up for like lettuce and other vegetables.
Mm-hmm. What does Esteban know about goats being different from sheep? Like, does he think that like goats are like they're similar to sheep, but they're just like a little bit more antsy?
I guess you can make a roll about that. Is there a livestock knowledge roll?
I mean,
Is this a wise?
it might be, but
I have animal husbandry wise, which is good.
Yeah, we can use that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you're just asking about general information. So that's OBS 1.
reasonable.
Yep. I don't think I have anything I can fork into that.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
I
so
get
you-
nothing.
you know. And yeah, they're just like sheep. Totally.
Totally, just
Mhm.
like sheep.
Well, I
Um,
don't really
You
know
have
that
you
much
have
about
to shear
sheep either.
their you have to shear their wool every once in a while. They're just like
Yeah.
sheep.
Yeah.
Well, these ones aren't very woolly, so I guess Ishmael did it before he left. What should we do for them?
What do you do for sheep? What do I do for sheep?
And you roll around with them in a giant pile.
That's a perfect answer, and I think I follow up on that perfectly. And I'm just
Okay.
going to be like, I think I'm going to have to go back to my place and bring all the horses and all of the sheep over here. I think I can probably bring them across the bridge. Hardlands might be a little difficult. Would you like to help me with that?
Sure. I'll go get my sword.
Oh boy. Okay.
Because the wolf ran off with the javelin, right? Or it got lost
Yeah.
in the dark place.
It was left in the dark place.
Yeah.
But I still have a wooden sword. That'll definitely help.
Like you can probably figure out where the javelin is.
That'd be cool. I'd like to get the javelin back.
Mhm.
I almost know how to
Yeah.
use a javelin now, and I know nothing about swords.
Do you guys remember where it was last time?
Oh, it was in the Faust mansion. It was just like chilling there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but I don't know that. You know that. That was where you found it.
But I think you could easily figure that out because if you remember, I went into the Faust mansion. I came back out with
Yeah.
the javelin.
All right.
And
Well, then first I'm gonna
I
be
feel
like,
I want to check the Faust mansion, see if the javelin's there again. After I lost it the first time, you found it there, so it's worth a shot, right?
yeah, it was just right there beside the. Oh, I don't know that the broken rake is there, do I? Wait. What happened to the broken rake? I'm starting to forget about things. I took the javelin and I swapped it with the broken rake, I think.
Yeah, you did.
well, let's.
Okay, cool. In any case.
Let's go figure this out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go to the false mansion. The doors are wide open. You feel a cool breeze coming from inside.
That's not spooky at all. I'm not scared. Don't tell Ishmael I was scared, okay?
I think you're trying to be brave, and that scares me because like this is creepy to me, and I can tell that you're like masking or whatever.
Mhm.
And I just start like completely cowardly lioning and like hiding behind you, and just like I have my hands over my face and I'm just crying and stuff.
Okay.
So are you able to go inside the false mansion, or are you just crying outside of it?
I'm gonna go inside. You can cry if you want to.
I don't want fate that much. So I'm just gonna play that as a part of my character, and
Sure.
Okay.
So what is your are you doing anything inside the mansion?
I mean, I'm gonna try to find the room with the.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to try to repace like
Yeah.
re-follow the path that I took before, but I think you were kind of describing the Faust Mansion as having like shifting hallways, and also it's been a while,
Yeah.
so I probably don't remember too well.
It's probably going to be a is it will test
I'm good at that.
that memory.
But I guess you have to do it. Can I help?
Yes, because there's a +1 obs because it's a supernatural,
Yeah.
confusing place. Let's see here. What obs should I set? Here they are. Yeah, it's an act you can accomplish if you concentrate. So it's obs 3 with a +1 obs. The penalties for failure is you will
Be lost?
unleash the darkness of the mansion.
Oh. Ooh. That's it's a good thing I brought my wooden sword and shield.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get in trouble.
Let's do it. All right. Well, yeah, so so I can help with my will as well.
You can. And also remember, you can narrate what you're doing to try and get a +1 advantage to overcome the +1 odds of it being super.
Are we
weird.
kibitzing about the way to get through the mansion?
Do I have anything like that? I don't think so. I was trying to see if I had like some kind of string or chalk or something I could like mark my way with.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I'm
Do
just
you have
covered in
any-
mud, right? Because I don't have a house.
We're gonna use your dirty footprints as our guide.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah. You don't have like any traveling kit or anything like that.
I don't. I got nothing. I'm bad.
Nor
at
do
this.
I.
You definitely don't have any chalk or string or anything like that. Then.
I mean, I've got random flowers and berries.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess I could like squash berries to draw as we explore here.
Ooh, yeah. Totally.
Perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna go around squishing berries to mark our passage through here. Mark
Sure.
which way we've already gone. Make sure we're not double backing and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Right,
I
I'm
like
gonna
that
go
because
walk on that.
Esteban is a mess, to be sure, but he can't exude mud.
Plus, it's a sunshiny day, so it's not like the mud's wet or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like dry mud.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
worst.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so berry help.
Awesome.
So you get 2 dice from that total, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Oh no, no.
You got any call-ons?
I mean, yes, but
Yes.
do you want to do it? Are you gonna unleash your wolf?
Yeah, I'm completely crazy. I have fucking nightmares and I can't catch a break with getting a house. It has been months. Do you know what months with not living in a house? Like, I don't even have like shelter. Like, I can't even build
No.
like a shelter for myself. All I have is like barrels, and that's pretty recent.
Yeah, you don't even have good sleep. Because, like, not even just because it's uncomfortable because there's bugs and stuff, but you also have nightmares.
Yeah.
Like, you're probably going insane from insomnia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable to me,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
So we gotta offer you a bargain from the wolf. The wolf will help if if it gets to it wants to own this house.
Mm.
It's going to eat the boss monster of this place.
Interesting.
And become the new boss monster.
I like it.
Okay, reroll.
Wait, you didn't add.
So how?
Wait. You only added a +1 for the modifier. It should have been a +2.
Yeah.
So roll 1d6
Okay.
before you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just in case. No. Okay. Now you can reroll everything, including that one, to unleash your inner wolf.
Yeah. Okay. Modifiers 2 instead of 1. Obstacle 3.
Well, technically you shouldn't have re-rolled the 2 because you already got 2 successes.
Yeah.
Because you're only re-rolling the failures.
Oh.
But
yeah.
if we just count the first 4 dice, you still had 3 more successes. So for a
if you
total
count
of 5.
any 4 dice.
Okay. Sorry, I haven't used call-on traits before
so
because I haven't had characters with call-on traits
Hey.
because the character I played before had 1 life path. You don't get call-on traits when you have a character with 1 life path.
So you succeed, which means the wolf doesn't get to become the boss monster. Let me see. What did I say? What happens in success? The wolf gets nothing. So, all right. So you make your way to the mansion. You feel like you're being watched as you enter this large room with lots of wooden pedestals in it. And sure enough, you see the Emerald Javelin on one of the pedestals, next to a pedestal with a broken rake on it.
Yeah, so
Ashlyn, you want to take that? This place feels a little weird. I'm gonna keep my eye out.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll take it. And like she sheathes her wooden sword on her waist and takes the javelin and hefts it a little bit.
Yeah, it feels right.
Good.
There is a bit of wolf hair on the tip.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might clean it.
With what?
You know.
My dress.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I've got with me. So.
Yeah, I think it cuts your dress a little bit, but it cleans up. Once the wolf hairs aren't attached to the spear, they kind of like fade away, like melts away in the sunlight.
Weird.
All
right, and we just got to get out of here.
Mm-hmm. I think as you turn back to me, you notice for the first time maybe that I've developed this weird facial tic almost, where I've always had my mouth kind of like open to the side, like, but now like on the corner of my mouth, I'm starting to get a little twitchy.
In order to get out of here, you beat a will test of OBS 3.
All right.
Do you want to switch this up?
Sure.
Where you go and I'll help.
Okay. So yeah, Ashlyn says, "All right, well, I'll lead us out of here. Come on."
The consequences are you will find a secret passageway.
If we fail?
Yes.
I usually like secret passageways, though. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna roll this. So I'm only getting a +1, though, from, help.
Yep.
I'm not gonna spend any Artha on this. Base ob is 3. Let's go. Nope.
Okay.
But I did
6.
get a 6. I will re-roll that before I do anything else.
Okay.
No!
All right.
No.
Burning wheel. Come
All right.
Uh, let's find a secret passage. That sounds interesting.
on. Yeah.
That sounds much. That sounds very interesting to me. I'm not gonna let the
Yes.
wolf in. Not yet.
So you
saving that for later.
Yeah.
so you're wandering around, like it seems like so you're looking around for your berries and it seems like something has cleaned up the berry marks.
Mm.
You try and open a door, and when you do, you hear something moving behind you. And you see is when you push the door open, it's attached to some kind of lever, and it moves one of the paintings out of the way behind you.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna look. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? Secret passages, they usually lead to treasure. That's what I've always read. We should let's go down there.
Do they? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Esteban's like, holy shit, I need money so that people will respect me.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, let's go. We're gonna explore the secret passageway.
Yeah.
All right. So you go down the secret passageway. It's like stone steps down to the earth. As you go further down, it gets colder and colder, and you hear whispers in the dark ahead of you. It's not completely dark. The painting slams shut behind you. Do you have any light sources?
No. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
So you hear like that kind of like scream cry from Esteban. It's
Yeah.
like, ah!
And I think Ashlyn is like gonna reach out, her hand holding the shield and like try to grab Esteban's hand in the dark.
I feel like you feel like my hand hit yours and then find it again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, we start holding hands in the dark.
Yeah.
I don't have a light with me. Do you have anything, Esteban?
No. By any chance, can I see in the dark? With this weird wolf curse.
No, doesn't work that way.
Good try
Okay.
though. Good try though.
Yeah.
I just realized we are past our hour, so I
Okay.
think being stuck in the dark is a good place to cliffhanger for a break.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
do y'all feel? All right, let me start up our break timer here. Start. There we go. All right, we'll go into break.